Good evening and welcome to Africa Focus. Now, we turn our focus to a critical summit in the Horn of Africa where regional tensions are on the rise as leaders from Egypt, Eritrea and Somalia gather in Eritrea's capital Asmara. Their discussions come at a time when fragile alliances and escalating conflicts threaten to reshape the geopolitical landscape in the Horn of Africa. From a controversial maritime agreement that has raised alarms across borders to long-standing disputes over water resources and military alliances. This Thursday, the leaders of Egypt, Eritrea and Somalia met in Asmara for a high-stakes three-way summit. Missing from the summit, however, was the landlocked Ethiopia. The meeting, initiated by Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki, also brought together Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and Somalia's Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. The central focus of the summit was to reinforce regional relationship while addressing the growing concerns surrounding security and stability. Take a look. Tensions have been rising across the Horn of Africa, especially after a controversial agreement between Ethiopia and Somaliland earlier this year. The deal grants Ethiopia, one of the largest landlocked nations, long-sought access to the sea. The Memorandum of Understanding would allow Ethiopia to lease a stretch of Somaliland's coastline for a naval base and a port, giving it critical maritime access. However, the agreement has infuriated neighboring Somalia, which considers Somaliland part of its sovereign territory. Mogadishu views this move as an attack on its territorial integrity and has responded by deepening its military ties with Egypt. In August, Somalia and Egypt signed a significant military pact, further escalating regional tensions. Egypt has since pledged troops to assist in the African Union's mission against Al-Shabaab, the militant group that has long destabilized Somalia. This military alignment has brought Egypt and Somalia closer as both nations push back against Ethiopia's regional ambitions. Ethiopia and Egypt, meanwhile, remain locked in a protracted dispute over Ethiopia's enormous hydroelectric project on the Nile River. Egypt fears the dam could threaten its water supply, increasing friction between the two nations. The delicate balance of regional power has been further complicated by declining relations between Eritrea and Ethiopia, once close allies. Despite Eritrea's support of Ethiopian forces during the 2020 to 2022 Tigray conflict, recent developments indicate a rift between the two countries. Just last month, Ethiopian Airlines suspended its flights to Eritrea's capital, citing difficult conditions as relations between the neighbors continue to soar. Meanwhile, Egypt and Eritrea's diplomatic ties remain strong, dating back to Eritrea's independence from Ethiopia in 1993. The two nations have consistently cooperated on regional security issues and enjoy significant trade relations. As the Horn of Africa navigate these shifting alliances and deepening divisions, Thursday's summit will likely play a crucial role in shaping the region's future. With the stakes higher than ever, the world watches to see how these nations will manage their shared interest. Thank you for joining us tonight for this in-depth look at the challenges facing the Horn of Africa. We will continue to update you as this news reach our news desk.